What's up guys, today I'm going to teach you guys how to wheelie any mini moto or really any bike. This is my Yasma IN10, it's fully modded, and I'm going to be giving you guys the best wheelie tutorial if you guys are just starting off. So let's get straight into it. Alright, when you guys first start off wheeling, I recommend you guys find like a lot, or maybe even some grass, probably some grass, and I'm obviously not in grass or a lot, but that's because I can wheelie good. Alright, and before you guys even try to wheelie, you guys need to be used to your bike. Like, get good at just like riding it normally, and like feeling the turns and the balance. And then after that, you want to try learning to pop it up. So obviously this is your rear brake. You always want to have one finger on it, and this is your throttle. And you want to keep your feet on the ground. So keep your feet on the ground out like here, or like back here. I started out here because it felt more comfortable, and then I worked my way to back here. So like if you're just starting, I recommend keeping your feet out here and like try to just like pop it up like a tiny bit. Just like get used to it off the ground, alright? And then try to like, you don't really want to chase it out. And then eventually, as you can get better at keeping it up, you want to bring it up higher and hit the brake. So look, you want to bring it up and then hit the brake. Like watch, I'll get off the bike. Look, bring it up and you want to hit the brake when it's up here. So feet on the ground out, bring it up, hit the brake. Don't hit the brake too late because you might go like too far back on the bike because you're just starting to learn. So you're just gonna have to practice that. Might take you a few days, and then you can move your feet to back here. So you're just trying to throttle, hit the brake. And then once you really get good at that, you can keep it up longer. Like instead of just throttling and hitting the brake and going down, you can start to keep the wheelie up. So throttle, hit the brake, throttle, hit the brake, throttle, hit the brake, throttle. Just keep on doing that with your feet on the ground, obviously. And then once you get better with your feet out, I recommend moving it back because it's closer to the pegs. So feet behind the pegs, you can kind of just like keep it up. Alright, and then just get used to that. It's not really much else, just keep on practicing that over and over with your feet out here, then your feet behind here. Trust me, it might take you guys like a week or two. It took me like about a month to get good with my feet on the pegs. That's actually the next step. But just keep on practicing like that. I'm telling you, if you put in the work and progress and listen to what I'm saying, you'll get good eventually. The next step is putting your feet on the pegs and wheelieing. Now, it can be way harder because it's hard to pop it up sometimes. Like when I first started, I could just barely pop the bike up like that. But now, wheelieing is just natural. So, to get good at that, there's actually a few drills. So one you could do is circle wheelies. And for circle wheelies, you got to keep one foot on the peg, whatever foot feels more comfortable, and then keep your other foot on the ground, and bring up, hit the brake, and just go in circles like this, and like pivot with your foot. And it can be scary because you can fall, so I recommend doing it in grass. But if you just get good at this, get used to your foot on the peg, and then you can practice that. And besides that, really, just move your feet onto the pegs, and then what you're going to want to do is pump the forks. So like the forks go down like that with your finger on the brake. You want to pump them sitting towards the back of your seat. So you're going to pump them, then lean back and throttle at the same time. So you're going to want to pump the forks, lean back, and throttle. So I'll show you here. So pump the forks, lean back, and throttle. But you want to do it fast. So like fast, it'll look like this. That's really how you want to wheelie with the pegs. And at first, it'll probably feel like you're never going to be able to wheelie, and you might loop. That's what happened to me. I thought I could never wheelie, and I even looped a few times. But you're going to fall off. So that's the basic wheelie part. And now what I'm going to do is like show you guys how to knee knock and do a crossover. So if you guys don't know what a crossover is, basically a crossover is when you have one knee on the seat and then you put your other leg over here like on the other peg. So it might look very hard, But first, I'm going to show you guys how to do a knee knocker. The knee knockers are actually really easy. They might be easier than normal wheelies. So what I would recommend before doing like any knee knockers, combos, crossover, is just get comfortable with it, like while not wheeling. So what the heck is that? You're gonna want to get just used to having your knee on here and just ride like this. And then once you're comfortable with that, start on the grass at a slower speed. And you want to put all your weight on your knee, because if you have your weight on your peg, you're gonna like fall over to the side. But as you get more advanced, I'll show you guys how to keep your foot on the peg. So when you first pop it up, your natural instinct is probably gonna have your foot off the peg. So that's how I recommend starting. Keep just your whatever is more comfortable, your right or your left knee on the seat, and take your other like foot, put it on the peg to pop it up, and then take your foot off. It just feels more natural to like turn and stuff. So yeah, just put all your weight on your knee and try to keep your balance straight, and don't try to learn turning or swerves yet. I will teach that maybe in a more advanced tutorial with like one-handers and combos. So put your knee on the seat, then you're gonna want to like it's easy to pop it up because all your weight's on it. You probably just have to like throttle, maybe pump the forks a little bit and lean back. And look, notice how my foot is not on the peg. You can just keep it like dangling behind you and like wave it back and forth to like balance yourself. So once you get good at that, then working to put your foot on the peg is probably the hardest part, because once you notice you try to do it, you're going to start leaning to whatever side of the knee knock you're doing. So what I recommend is still putting all your weight on your knee and just resting your foot on there. And just keep it on like this. Also, it helps with like swerving and stuff. Yeah, just get used to that and rest your foot on there. And it's fine if you take it off and then put it back on. Like, just get used to like resting it on. It's gonna take you a little bit to get used to it. And now the final trick for this video is learning to do like a knee knock crossover. We're not going into combos yet. My next video, I'll teach you guys like basic combos, like this and then like that. But for now, I'm just gonna teach you a basic crossover. All it is a knee knocker, and then in the knee knock, you're just gonna take your other leg and put it over to the other side. So you have your knee on the seat, then you're gonna pop it up. Only start doing this when you're good with your foot on the peg, as you can see. And once again, you're gonna wanna learn doing it just on the seat. So just practice riding like this for like, not long, just get used to it so you know what you're gonna do. Then pop it up, and then switch your foot over to this side. And you wanna keep your balance. Put all your weight still on your knee. So you can put your foot on the peg or you can keep it off. But at first, I learned with it, keep my foot off. So I would do like this. But then as I got better, I could put it on the peg. Pop it up, and then work on putting your foot over here, not on the peg. Put it under the peg maybe. But as you get better, you're gonna just put it on the peg. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from the tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next video.